Fellow citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis, friends, media, stakeholders of the St. Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment Program, it is with immense honor that I make my first address as the head of the St. Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment Unit. For nearly 40 years, St. Kitts and Nevis has been the pioneer of the global investor immigration industry. The program has allowed our nation to thrive. It has given us the opportunity to advance our people without over-reliance on international financial aid. My appointment comes at a time when the country is refreshing its citizenship by investment program. We are working together to enhance the program so that it continues to be the benchmark of the global investor immigration industry. My mandate, issued by the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, is to help our nation realize its goal of providing a program that will uplift the Kittitian and Nevisian society through beneficial investment options that bring tangible value while also offering an enriching base to international investors. Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, for trusting me with this very important assignment. Since August, the government has interrogated the legal aspects of our citizenship by investment program as it currently stands and have taken concrete steps to update and enhance certain aspects of the governing legislation to ensure that it continues to meet the needs of an intelligent, investment-minded person looking for an enriching base for their families and businesses. During the exploratory phase, all stakeholders and partners were consulted, and we will continue to engage local and international stakeholders on an ongoing basis to ensure that we are abreast of their salient needs. My experience in the past as a service provider in the investment migration industry and my local roots make me the right candidate to understand what our external stakeholders require from us, as well as knowing how we can use this program to uplift our people. I will be leading a team of efficient and focused experts who will ensure that the program increases processing efficiency and accuracy while also maintaining strong due diligence processes so that only investors of the highest caliber are accepted. A situational analysis is immediately being conducted to assess the status of the unit, as we will determine the best way forward to maximize efficiency and effectiveness. We will also engage independent external professionals to assess our program holistically as we chart a path towards ensuring that our citizenship by investment program is sustainable as the platinum brand for which it has become renowned for many more years. This is an operation that is very important to the development of the country and to the people of the Federation. We will rebrand and refocus the program, define our strategic goals, and create some new investment options that will be aligned to those strategic goals. St. Kitts and Nevis's Citizenship by Investment Program will be underpinned by three fundamental principles: sustainability, good governance, and pragmatism. The government has made swift, bold, and innovative decisions needed to strengthen the legislative structures of the program and to ensure that real estate projects funded by the program are completed. With a clear focus and a measured approach, we are pleased to announce the following changes. Effective January 1, 2023, A professional CBI Board of Governors will be appointed and will be responsible for high-level supervisory matters, such as providing general oversight of the operations of the unit. The board will advise the minister with responsibility for immigration on matters related to the development and implementation policies and procedures for the unit, review all investment proposals, assess the compatibility of potential CBI projects with national laws and local, regional, and international standards, and assess the financial viability of potential CBI projects. Furthermore, the board will investigate complaints, ensure application processing is completed as swiftly as possible within the timeframes advertised without compromising the integrity of the program, and constantly monitor the global investor immigration industry to ensure that our CBI regulations align with and adjust to international market forces. Further, in the government's and the unit's analogous good governance agenda, a CBI technical committee will be appointed by the minister and will be charged with ensuring that all due diligence background checks are comprehensive and completed throughout the application process, reviewing all CBI applications thoroughly, conducting spot checks of CBI applications, and providing information sufficient to justify any recommendations to the minister to approve or deny applications for citizenship by investment. The committee will be led by the head of the unit and will consist of a senior officer from the unit and a civil servant assigned by the minister to act as secretary. The Sustainable Growth Fund is preserved and continues in effect for the purposes of uplifting the nation and its people. The fund will be used for school construction and education-related initiatives to mitigate the effects of climate change, support economic growth of the nation, including improving its competitiveness, support various industries along with small and medium-sized business, build infrastructure that supports all ports of entry, repay loans for ports of entry, to enhance the port facilities of the airports and the seaports, develop and enhance medical facilities, support local tourism development, promote, preserve, protect, and develop our nation's culture and heritage, and support other sustainable growth initiatives in St. Kitts and Nevis. An SGF limited time offer will run from 1st January 2023 to 30th June 2023, with the following contributions guaranteeing approval in principle within 60 days of submission of application. Main applicant, US $125,000. Main applicant and a spouse, US dollars $150,000. Main applicant, spouse, and two dependents, US $170,000. Each additional dependent under 18, US $10,000. Each additional dependent over 18, US $25,000. From the first day of July 2023, the SGF contributions will revert to the prior minimum investment sums, that is, main applicant, US $150,000, main applicant and a spouse, US $175,000, main applicant, spouse, and two dependents, US $195,000. Each additional dependent under 18, US $10,000. Each additional dependent over 18, US $25,000. We recognize that the value of real estate development must benefit all stakeholders. So we have considered with care the following changes that will be implemented under the real estate option. All approved developments will be designated a specific number of units to be sold, and each construction project will be allotted a completion milestone schedule. Furthermore, approved developments will have designated escrow drawdown processes. All approved developments will be designated a specific number of units to be sold, and each construction project will be allotted a completion milestone schedule. Furthermore, approved developments will have designated escrow drawdown processes. Only approved developments will be eligible for the real estate option, and developers of all current approved projects will have a 45-day window to reapply to become an approved development under the new regulations. The minimum investment for the real estate option remains at US $200,000, excluding government, due diligence, and other processing fees. A real estate unit purchased by a CBI applicant shall not be resold until a period of 7 years has elapsed, and may not be sold to another buyer who wishes to acquire citizenship by investment. The CIU will be introducing penalties for the circumvention of the minimum investment sums, including punitive fines, revocation of licenses, and blacklisting on the CIU website. Private homes sale option will be reintroduced with the following changes. Only approved private homes shall qualify for this investment option, with a minimum investment sum of US $400,000, which excludes government, due diligence, and other processing fees. 2 or more applicants may apply for citizenship by investment together by purchasing one approved private home, provided that each main applicant contributes the minimum investment of US $400,000. The homes purchased must be kept for 7 years and may not be resold to another CBI applicant. Private homes also cannot be converted from a single-family dwelling into apartments or condominiums. The alternative investment option will be replaced by the public good investment option and will be focused on effecting real transformation for the country by investing into areas that will benefit the citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis. Investors will be required to apply to the Board of Governors to be designated as a public good investor. Approved public good investments must bring substantial benefit to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, maximize local employment, embark upon programs including transfer of technology and local capacity building, assume all financial risks involved with the project, and if the investment results in a real estate development project on state land, the developer must agree to transfer all real estate to the state on substantial completion. Approved public good investors will be assigned a designated number of public good investment units to be sold. Approved public good investments will be governed by a schedule of distribution of public good investment units based on agreed milestones, and there will be an agreed escrow drawdown process. The minimum investment for a public good investment shall be US $175,000, excluding all government fees, due diligence, and other processing fees. Under the real estate private homes, and the public good options, once approval in principle is achieved, the full investment must be placed in an irrevocable escrow account, and approval in principle will be within 90 days of submission of the application. The government fees under these three options have become more attractive and are as follows. Main applicant, US $25,000. Spouse, US $15,000. Dependent child under 18, US $10,000. Dependent child or other qualified dependent over 18, US $15,000. We shall retain the accelerated application process known as the AAP, but we have modified the fees associated with the AAP. The government fees for the accelerated CBI applications will change as follows. Main applicant, US $42,500. Spouse, US $32,500. Dependent child under 18, US $22,500. Dependent child or other qualified dependent over 18, US $37,500. We have also made concrete changes in our partnerships with international marketing agents. IMAs shall be appointed by the Board of Governors to market the CBI program to potential clients. IMAs will be required to apply with the following supporting documentation: proof of registration as a body corporate, names and the two identification documents for all shareholders and directors, proof of contractual relations with authorized agent, copy of approved anti-money laundering, anti-terrorist financing, and know your customer policies. Non-refundable due diligence fee of US $4,000 per shareholder and director. Once approved as an international market agent, the IMA will be issued with a certificate by the Board of Governors and will be listed on the CBI website. Existing IMAs will retain their status until 31st January 2023, after which time they will need to reapply to be an IMA. All IMAs must reapply every year by 30th November. Authorized agents' registration fees will remain at US $5,000 and are due before the 31st of January each year before they are allowed to file applications with the unit. The Enhanced Citizenship by Investment Program has been crafted under a sustainable model that will ensure that St. Kitts and Nevis continues to be the envy of the international community by injecting high levels of integrity and administrative improvements. The program has also been structured to allow for greater transparency and accountability, the hallmarks of a good governance framework that solidifies the foundation of any successful citizenship by investment program. Investment options have been tailored to align with market realities while preserving the platinum brand St. Kitts and Nevis has developed and nurtured for 4 decades, operating the oldest citizenship by investment program in the world. These bold and innovative decisions are needed to strengthen the legislative and administrative structures of the program and will ensure that real estate projects funded by the program are completed. To this end, let it be known worldwide that St. Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment Unit is seeking well-respected and serious investors who see the potential of our nation and who are prepared to put capital behind innovative projects, investments and industries that will enhance our palatability to global immigration investors. I am excited to take on this new task with the fundamental vision to use economic citizenship to attract international investment while uplifting our nation. Let the work begin.